So one of my favorite things to do sometimes, instead of using a tripod, because I don't feel like getting one out, is when I put the DSLR down on the table, I can roll the Canon strap up so that I can point it straight. See, you take the strap and you roll it up like this, and then you set it on top. Although, to be fair, I am sitting on the floor. Problematic faves, 5 things that I love, but they're kind of problematic. So I guess one of them is watching shows like Forensic Files or The First 48. Well, they're like the really interesting shows, right? You see how the cops handle the cases, and you see the criminals and what they've done. But I think binging a lot of violence and like real life shows about criminals in terms of like a long-term can just make you feel really bad and really suspicious and skeptical and just terrible about everything that could possibly happen. It's interesting how they solve it and how they figure out and how it resolves, but too much of that, I think, yeesh. Another one I had on my list was doing too many things at once, because they only get surface level done and everything. Instead of deeply engaging with doing one thing, I do all of the things and I get scatterbrained, and then I never get anything productively accomplished in one area. Okay, a third one I thought about is really, really depressing and sad music. The strings and wind instruments and like sad music, like the song when Cortana, spoiler alert from Halo, lets Master Chief go, like that song, or choral songs about the where you belong, or just heartstring sad songs, and binging all of those. I don't know why, but my awe-inspiring playlist, I made a video about my top 25 songs, I can link that below as well, one time. Just really depressing songs, like Sing Me to Heaven. Fourth one I thought about is just the morbid fascination of seeing people do really stupid things. Now, this could be being a bystander of people doing really stupid things. The one example I can think of is watching everybody perform horribly on American Idol. Now, this could be really, really funny, and it kind of is funny, but that's the problem, morbid fascination. I can go on YouTube and watch that stuff all day and put myself on a pedestal and make me feel better than everybody else. That's something that's so fun to do. I mean, do people watch American Idol just for the auditions? They probably do, just to see how terrible people are. And that's to see people fail terribly because they think they're tremendous and to think you're much better than them. That's problematic to me. Yeah, see, some of these are the things I really, really love. But another one I'm thinking about is reading YouTube comments and just the morbid fascination of reading dumb, loud, yelling, angry trolls just go on and on and on and on and on and on. And I could do that the entire day if I wanted to. But that's not something that's very productive. And that's kind of depressing. But it's just, I guess, just interesting. The psychologist in me wants to understand why Hiccup they are doing that and why they're thinking those ways and what mindset they have, what narrative of the world do they have where they would be talking about things in this way. Why? Like, whoa, why? But I ultimately realize how bad that is to consistently read nasty YouTube comments or even engage with trolls. The power and energy and feeling that comes from engaging with a troll and realizing you're right and building a wall and fighting them on the internet for a long time, which is not productive. That's my 5th problematic thing. Hope my microphone worked better this time, but those are just some problematic things that came to mind. What are your problematic things that come to mind in the first couple minutes that you've watched this? Keep being you, DFTVA. Everybody, Palka, goodbye. See you tomorrow for VEDA Day 5. Adios.